Hello everyone, this is Tammy from Blue Rain Pieces, and today we are going to make a pair of earrings. This earring right here, this beautiful little dangle. We're going to wire wrap some beads, and we're going to make some little hearts that go on top of them, and we're going to make our own ear wire. That's our project for today. We're going to be needing some, I'm going to be using some 18 gauge wire. This is German style wire. Some of these pink dot beads and this little white bead that has a pink ribbon on it for breast cancer awareness. A couple of these jump rings. Some cutters. Some pliers. Some bent nose pliers. Some chain nose pliers. Some round nose pliers is what I'm going to be using, and just my bells just to make my ear wire, and the cutter to cut your wire, and my file so I can file my ear wire on the end so it's not rough. So let's get started. I've already previously cut a piece of wire, and all we're really going to do is cross them over each other. That's what we're going to be doing. That's about it. It's crossing over. So we're going to take our wire and we're just going to bend it until you get the length that you want, small or big. And that should be about good. You can keep going if you want it smaller, but for me that's about good enough. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, we're going to use our balers to make our hearts also. I forgot about that part. So all we're going to do, I'm going to use probably this one, the second step, and all we're going to do is put our wire on our baler like that, close to the little loop you just made, and we're just going to gently bend it around like so, and then we're going to put it on the opposite side. And we're going to do the same. Just going to gently bend it until you get the heart shape that you like. Everybody's hearts are different. And you may have to go in and fix your heart and pull it tight, or that's our shape that we're going for. Pretty cute. And I'm only gonna pull it down so it's a little longer, because my other ones are just a little longer as far as in the shape of my heart. So we're gonna go in and take this one, and you can do any one you want. I'm just gonna do the longer one, and we're gonna put a little kink in it to go straight down like that. And I'm just going to use my nylon pliers to make it straight. You don't have to, I'm being extra. And if that's where you want it, if that's the kind of heart you like it to be, then you just, all we're going to do is wrap it. I'm going to make a couple wraps, and I'm probably only going to do 3. We're going to do 3 wraps. So let's take our pliers and we're going to hold it so we don't lose our shape. And we're going to wrap around a couple times. 3 times, not a couple. I'm going to And you can use a pair of pliers to pull it around too if you would like to, but it's pretty good to work. The German style wire is pretty good to work with. Just going to close it together, and then we're just going to snip off the end that we don't need. And we're going to close it down around our wire so it's not getting caught on anything. Sometimes you need the pliers with a little grip on it. Just don't want it to damage your wire. So that's our heart. And all we're going to do is slide one of these paint beads on here. Like that. And we're going to make a wrap. We're going to take around those pliers and make us a wrap. That is our first link. So we're going to cut it. And make sure you tuck it so it's not getting caught onto anything. And that is our first heart link that we have. That is pretty, right? And we're just going to cut us another piece of wire. Now, decide roughly how long you want the wire is depending on how long you want your heart to be. So maybe it was like maybe 6 inches maybe. And we're going to do the same. We're going to fold our wire until we get our little loop in the middle. You want to try to make it roughly the same size as the other one. And take our balance. And we're going to make our heart. Same way, just get it up close and just start to pull it around. To the other side. Same way. Just going to pull it gently. I'm being a little fast here. Again, I'm going to pull it back because I want it to be a little longer like the other ones. And there's our little heart. I'm going to take the longer one and I'm going to, and you can fuss with it and make it how you want it to be. If you think it need to be a little more straighter on the top or a little less curvy on one side. So we're going to kink the one side down. And I'm going to straighten this just a little bit. It's just for our bead to be able to go on there. And we're going to do a little wrap like we did with that one. Gonna hold it and wrap it around. Three times is what we did. And don't worry about if I got a little gap there, because you can always close it once you finish wrapping. And we're going to close it down like so, and just cut this piece off that we do not need. And once again, we're going to close up. I learned to make this heart from, I don't want to get her name wrong. She makes jewelry on YouTube. I think it's CLS. I think that's her designs. I think that's her. Well, CSL. I think that's her YouTube channel. She made this heart bracelet maybe 5 years ago. It was so pretty. And I was going to do a heart bracelet, which I still may do. But I thought it was so pretty. So that's where I saw the heart design from. Hers is a little smaller than mine. Mine's, I'm going to admit, a bit longer. But everyone has their own design. And we're going to wrap. I'm going to make us a but before we close it, we are going to connect our on our other piece to it, and then we're going to wrap it. So let's wrap it on there. It is a little hard to grip it. But I got it. Push that down. I'm going to turn it. I'm going to cut this off because I don't need it. I'm just going to tuck this under, and that is our first two pieces of our earring, and we just need one more. So let's get us another piece of wire. And again, we're just going to fold it until we get our little point. We're going to come in with our baler pliers and bring it down. And around. We're going to do the same for the other side. We're going to bring it down and around. Like so. And like I said, you can fix it to how you would like it. But that's about the same size. And I'm just going to take one wire right under where it crosses and bring it down. And then we're going to wrap. So we're going to hold and wrap around. And I turn it because it's easier to just bring it around 3 times. Like that. Close this down. I need to cut it off. And we're just going to close a piece down on top of it. Okay. I'm going to make this piece straight. And I'm going to fix my little hearts. I'm just making them a little flatter. That's all. And we could, if we wanted to, we could hammer this to make it, to give it a different effect. So we're going to put on our last bead. And this one we're just going to make a loop. And we're just going to, with this one, we're not going to wrap it. We're just going to cut it. I'm just straightening my loop that I made. So we're just going to cut it. And I'm probably going to cut it just a little bit more. And we're going to hook it to the top. Like so. We're going to close it. I'm sorry if I'm not on camera. I apologize. I'm just going to close it so that bead doesn't come off. And there is our last connected piece for our earring. So our last thing is for our bead. We're going to take a piece of wire, because I want the ribbon to hang a different way. I want it to hang this way and not this way. So we're just going to put our wire in, and we're going to pull it together all the way over like that. Like so. And we're going to just pull one of these wires back, the longer one, like that. And wrap. I'm going to hold here and wrap around just once. I believe I did once. Yeah. Or twice. Your preference. I'm going to cut. And we're going to close this up. We're going to use our round nose pliers and make us a loop. Once again. Like that. And we're just going to twist our wire down. And I'm actually going to hang this on here before I twist it down. And hold, and we're going to twist our wire all the way down as far as you'd like it to go. I want it to reach the other piece of wire. So do a little messy wrap if you want, or a neat wrap. I'm going to cut that. And tuck our wire. That is our earring. So I wanted it to fall. That is our earring, basically. Now all we're going to do is make out your wire. You're going to need a smaller jump ring a bigger jump ring and a piece of our wire. We're going to cut a piece of wire. I'm gonna file. I am gonna flush cut this first. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing. And file it just a tad. We're gonna take our round nose plier and we're just gonna make a little curve in it. Put this on to where it's all the way curved, and we're just going to make sure it's close together a little, like so. It's a little bit too curved, but we're gonna fix it. Like that. And we're going to take our bailers and gonna put it in. I'm gonna use this one. And all we're gonna do is bring it around. And that's basically our ear wire. And I'm gonna straighten it a little bit. And I'm just going to put it together to cut it the same length. I'm normally doing them at the same time, but this is what we're doing right now. And we're just going to cut it around here. I am going to open it a little bit because I don't want it to be so closed in. We're going to put a little file on it so it's not sharp. Are you serious? So we're going to put a little file on it. I think my other camera cut off. And we're just going to add on our small ear wire. Our small jump ring. And close it. And our big earring is going to go on the our big jump ring is going to go on the top. It's going to go right into, you can hang it from here, which would probably be cute. Or you can hang it from the inside. And I might I think I'm going to hang it from here. Because I like that better, actually. You can hang it from the middle if you want to stabilize it. But I think I'm going to let it hang from there. Like so. Sorry. You can hang it from the middle if you wanted to. But I'm going to hang it from the side. I'm going to hang it from just one of the loops in the heart. And that is our earring. If you like the video, please like and subscribe and share. I'm going to just move my other jump ring from out of the middle and hang it on the outside. And there's our pretty earrings with our pink ribbon on the bottom. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.